What makes a guitarist legendary? Is it their technique, their tone, or the mark they leave on their peers? Robin Trower is the answer to all three. Today we'll dive into how Robin Trower transformed rock music with his soulful guitar work, explore why Bridge of Sighs remains a masterpiece, and reveal why his albums are a must-have for vinyl collectors and audiophiles alike. Let's get started. If you're not yet familiar with Robin Trower, let me introduce you to one of rock music's most influential guitarists. Born on March 9, 1945 in Catford, a suburb of London, England, history will tell you Trower first gained recognition as a member of Procol Harum during the late 60s and early 70s. Despite not being involved in the recording of their hit A Whiter Shade of Pale, his presence on their first 5 albums brought a distinctive depth and soul to their sound. Trower's work with Procol Harum revealed his gift for crafting emotional, atmospheric guitar lines. Despite his success in the band, Trower couldn't help but feel that he had outgrown them, so he set out on his own, and it was his solo career that truly put him on the map. Trower's focus was never on flashy speed, but on creating atmospheric, soulful guitar work. His solos carried weight, emotion, and a unique vibrato that set him apart from legends like Eric Clapton or Jimmy Page. By the time Bridge of Sighs had hit in 1974, Trower had already cemented himself as a force in rock music. What defines Robin Trower's sound? It starts with his Fender Stratocaster. Interestingly, Trower was a Les Paul guy until a pivotal moment on tour with Jethro Tull in 1971. During a sound check, he picked up Martin Barre's Stratocaster, plugged it in, and famously declared, "This is it." Trower's custom Strat features custom C-shaped maple neck, heavy gauge strings, and detuned for control and tone. Trower's choice of heavy gauge strings and detuned setup gave his music a deeper, more resonant tone. Pair that with his mastery of vibrato and bending techniques, and you get a sound that's equal parts blues, rock, and psychedelia. Tracks like Two Rolling Stoned and Daydream are perfect examples of his ability to blend raw power with delicate emotion. And let's not forget the gear. Trower's wall of Marshall amps produced a kind of sound that could fill an arena. JCM 800, 900, and Plexi heads, his setup was built for tone and power. Before we dive any deeper, let's tackle the elephant in the room. Critics often claim Robin Trower sounds too much like Hendrix, and to a degree, they're right. However, here's how I see it. Hendrix's untimely passing in 1971 left an indelible mark on blues rock guitarists, a seismic influence impossible to ignore then and now. His genius reshaped the genre, and over 50 years later, we're still feeling its impact, thankfully. In the early 70s, record labels were eager to fill the void that Hendrix had left behind. Blues rock was thriving. Bands like Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones, and artists like Jeff Beck, to name but an obvious few, were proving its commercial success and viability. Enter Trower, a young, supremely talented guitarist from the UK, formerly of Procol Harum, embodying exactly what execs are eager to sign. By '73, Trower was touring with James Dewar and Reg Isidore, releasing Twice Removed from Yesterday on Chrysalis Records, their first release on a major. This was undoubtedly his most Hendrix-inspired era, but let's not forget, it's just the beginning of his journey. Fans of Trower's sound know his artistry deepens with each record, maturing as his discography unfolds. If there's one album that every Robin Trower fan and every vinyl enthusiast should own, it's Bridge of Sighs. Making it to number 7 on the Billboard charts in the US, this 1974 masterpiece is a journey through haunting, atmospheric, soulful solos, and hard-hitting blues rock. The two most recognizable tracks on this record are Bridge of Sighs. Its title track is atmospheric brilliance, with Trower's guitar leading the charge through a moody, almost otherworldly soundscape. And Day of the Eagle, a hard-hitting, riff-heavy anthem that showcases his blues rock roots. Present this song to anyone unfamiliar with Trower's playing, and you will have an instant fan. And the best part, Robin Trower's albums are a steal. I found Bridge of Sighs for $7 in the used bins, along with classics like In City Dreams for $4.99, and Twice Removed from Yesterday, also $4.99. As a matter of fact, I have 8 Robin Trower records, and all but one I paid less than $10 for. These records have a way of drawing me back time and time again, becoming my go-to choices whenever I'm searching for the perfect spin on my turntable. Even Victims of the Fury, a $4.99 Canadian find, delivers an unforgettable listening experience that's captivating from start to finish. If you're fans of Black Country Communion, featuring Glenn Hughes, Jason Bonham, and Joe Bonamassa, then check out BLT, featuring Jack Bruce, Bill Lorden, and Robin Trower. Their sound will be very, very familiar to you. Trower's records are the embodiment of what vinyl and hi-fi were made for. Rich, vibrant analog recordings brimming with soulful lyrics and blues rock tones. Each track a testament to his artistry, proving he's far more than the shadow of a legend. He's a force whose influence is etched into the DNA of every player in the genre. For vinyl enthusiasts, Trower's albums are a must. Listening to his music on vinyl brings out every nuance of his guitar work, from subtle vibrato to the full-bodied tone of his Strat. One of my all-time favorite Robin Trower recordings, and a true gem in my vinyl collection, is Guitar Bandit, a live album recorded in 1973. What makes my copy even more special is its original paper comic book style cover, which adds a touch of vintage charm to this already legendary release. Featuring Robin Trower on guitar, the late James Dewar on soulful vocals, and Reg Isidore on drums, this recording captures the magic of a truly extraordinary and brief lineup. Of special note, the album states on the front cover, "This record should be played as loud as you can stand to hear it." I mean, if those are the instructions, the album showcases standout tracks like Twice Removed from Yesterday, a searing performance of Day of the Eagle, and my personal favorite, Daydream, which beautifully closes out side 1. It's a richly layered recording with impeccable separation and mixing that allows each band member to shine. Adding to its charm is the occasional bit of stage banter. What truly makes this live recording special is the unexpected response from the audience. Sparse applause and muted recognition follow each electrifying number. The band is razor sharp and their performance is nothing short of electric, and yet the audience seems oddly subdued. Are they underwhelmed or simply stunned by what they just witnessed? I stumbled onto this treasure at Mel's Record Shop in Amesbury, Massachusetts, a small but mighty haven for vinyl enthusiasts. When I walked in, Mel was spinning Guitar Bandit, and it immediately caught my ear. We ended up chatting about our shared admiration for Robin Trower, and his passion for music was as infectious as his store was inviting. Mel's warmth and knowledge left an impression, and it's no surprise I left with this rare album in hand. For vinyl lovers, shops like Mel's are the heart and soul of our community. They're run by people who genuinely love music and offer a top-tier experience for collectors and newcomers alike. If you're ever in the area, don't miss a chance to visit Mel's. You might just find your next prized possession waiting for you. But I digress. For fans of blues rock guitar, Trower's music is a reminder of what made the golden age of rock so special. His songs are timeless, raw, soulful, and packed with emotion. If you know an aspiring guitarist, gift them a Robin Trower record. It's the perfect introduction to the blues rock genre and his mastery. Robin Trower didn't just play guitar, he helped to define how rock could feel. His music, his tone, and his artistry have left a lasting impact on the genre. If you agree that Trower shaped rock history, hit that like button and share your favorite Trower albums or songs in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into iconic artists and their music. Robin Trower is proof that guitar legends aren't just born. They're made through tone, passion, and the ability to move us. If you haven't experienced his music yet, now's the time. I'm laying Dynasty for Dynasty Vinyl. Thanks for watching.